So, I'm here with Roxas. Isn't that right, Roxas? Isn't that right, Roxas? That's right, Grandpa. So, Deadpool and Wolverine set to cross $1 billion sometime soon. I don't know if it has already, but as of right now, it's on track to crossing, not only crossing it, but completely bending it over and fucking going to town on it. Um, and rightly so. The Deadpool movies are really good. They're fun, and having a character like Deadpool show up every once in a while over all the, other Marvel stuff, it's refreshing. You know, it's refreshing. This is a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's got a little bit of a plot just to kind of hold things together, but it's just Deadpool being Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds doing what he does best. Um, but apparently, there are some people who don't like that. They want a deep philosophical, a deep dive in whatever subject and it's these people who don't want entertaining movies anymore. They want movies that sit there and preach to you and push topics. Um, you have people like this. Deadpool and Wolverine's 5 most boring homophobic jokes. And then you look at the jokes, and they're really not that big of a deal. FYI, your tailor is a predator, but I love it. Not all of you was asleep. Get my knife out of your buttocks, you pervert. I seriously doubt he said buttocks. Pretty sure he said ass. Take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth. That's what Scoutmaster Kevin used to say. Okay, what's the problem here? You see, that's the thing with nowadays with comedy. People are trying to gatekeep comedy and say, oh, well, these jokes are okay and these jokes are bad. You can't do that. It's comedy. When you start saying what jokes are wrong then and which ones are okay, then they're not jokes anymore. They're just hand-selected, cherry-picked fucking safe jokes. So when a movie like this comes out, especially, you look back at the year and see all the fucking flops that came out because they were trying to preach to you and push an agenda. And then you have something like Deadpool coming out and it's like, oh, this movie's good. It's fun. It does what it's supposed to. Movies are supposed to be entertaining. You're not supposed to sit there for an hour and a half and be preached to and be like, are we done yet? Is the plot going to show up? Is that the next character they're going to introduce is the plot? Because I just feel like it's a bunch of women on camera right now telling me I'm bad because I'm a man and how me dumb, me not know how to do anything without female creature. So is the plot showing up? You're supposed to be engaged with the movie and want to watch it, not sit there wondering, when's it going to be finished? But the fans deserve better than meta-blockbusters like Deadpool and Wolverine. Hollywood, is this really the best we can do? I'm sure this person, every time they come out with some fucking other MCU bullcrap that preaches and all that other stuff, they're probably sitting there like, oh yeah, best movie of the year. But oh no, a movie comes out and it's just fun. We can't have that. So I've read the article and they're bitching, complaining about how there's like too many cameos or too many references and there's not enough of the plot. I'm sorry, do you not know Deadpool? Like, this is the guy in the comics who has a relationship with death. I mean, what are you expecting? Yes, death. Like the death, like the incarnation of death. He's got a relationship going with her. Yes, it's a her. Well, kind of. Um, Highlight the performance, humor, and crowd-pleasing cameos, and good for them, but I'm not one of those people. In my opinion, Deadpool and Wolverine is the latest in a long line of meta-blockbuster we've received in the past decade or so, and it's one of the worst examples in the last decade or so. So, along with the other Deadpool movies, Deadpool and Wolverine Easter eggs, cameos, and references. Like I said, they're just basically complaining um that it's, oh my god, there's not enough here. It's um the saddest thing about watching Deadpool and Wolverine is realizing that this trend likely won't go away anytime soon. This is not what movies are supposed to be. Who wants a movie that's entertaining? Fuck entertaining movies. We want to go to the theaters for an hour and a half and be preached to. We want to hear about current day events, told that because of the color of our skin, we're oppressing certain people. We want to hear about climate change and women's rights and how trans rights are being taken. We want to hear all this shit. We want to be preached to, not entertained, because you know that that entertainment genre that doesn't exist anymore. Fuck entertainment. We want to be preached to. We want to pay hard-earned money to go to a movie and be preached to for an hour and a half. That's what movies are supposed to be now. They're not meant to be entertaining. And especially with Deadpool, no, we need him to be the next fucking I don't know, Plato or you know, a philosopher, Socrates. We don't need him being the merc with the mouth. No, no. We want him to be level-headed and down to earth and contemplating life's big mysteries. You know, no references, just these people are the most miserable fucking people on the planet. They really are. The saddest thing about watching Deadpool and Wolverine is realizing that this trend won't go away anytime soon. We already know Marvel intends to keep the stunt casting going with Robert Downey Jr. now set to play Doctor Doom in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. So long as projects like this make money, studios will keep putting them out. Just like they've been putting out the same crap for years now. Coming out with terrible marketing, coming out and saying, oh, this is the most diverse cast ever. We have an extremely diverse cast, extremely good story about trials and tribulations of racism. And then the movie comes out and no one likes it, and they're like, oh, we don't understand. Why did no one like it? And people say why they don't like it. Then they get called racist and this and that. And then another movie comes out the same year, basically same premise, by the same company, doing the exact same shit. Doesn't do well. They're like, oh, we don't understand what is going on. Why? This movie was supposed to be a blockbuster. Why is it doing terribly? Dumb shits, we told you what we wanted. You're the fucking idiots who aren't listening to us. We're telling you we don't want to be preached to. We're telling you we want something entertaining. You're the ones who are insistent on putting your fucking political bullshit into the movies now. Not just movies, but movies, comic books, video games, TV shows, you name it. It's got it shoved in there. It's got it shoved in there like a massive 15-inch dildo and you just can't get it out. Actually, no. It was more like this. This is probably more around Charlie. Like a 15-inch dildo. Which, doesn't Charlie collect dildos? Actually, didn't him and fucking Belle Delphine have like a fucking dildo off or something? Oh wow, who has the bigger dildo collection? Nothing against Charlie, it's just, you know, that's his shtick. You know, like the whole, well, I like this movie, like I love slapping around Belle Delphine's tiny titties, you know, stuff like that. That's just his shtick, so that's what I went for. Um, There's nothing wrong with some light fun at the theater. Light fun. But as you watch Deadpool's latest adventure, ask yourself, is this all you really want out of movies? But soon enough, it might be all you can get. Ask yourself, do you want to go to the movie to be entertained, or do you want to be preached to? Let's see what the comments say. I beg to differ. I thought it was the most fun I've had in the cinema in years. I even clapped at one of the cameos. I go to the cinema to be entertained and escape from reality for a short while. You like fan service and forgettable stories. Again, it's Deadpool. It's not like regular MCU, like Avengers or something like that. It's Deadpool. It's not gonna have a deep story. It's just not. Excellent article, and one that sums up my feelings quite well. Oh, I would agree, except that Deadpool and Wolverine is a Deadpool movie and it delivered exactly what it was supposed to. He's a meta character, and his movie is going to be meta and not about breaking new ground in terms of storytelling. Deadpool can't really show up in other movies without undermining their integrity, but he's fun in his own movies, and at least they gave a good 6 years to come out since the last. Yeah, unlike the other MCU movies where it's like almost seems like several a year, which I know it's not. It just seems like it. Um, I agree with the sentiment of this article, but to be cynical because Deadpool is a movie, because a Deadpool movie is a Deadpool movie is kind of dumb. And if Disney or Hollywood takes the wrong lessons from this movie and tries to make movies like Deadpool, yeah, be tiresome and least and lead to diminishing returns in Hollywood. I mean, can't lead to any more diminishing returns than they already have. This is the third article I've seen from IGN essentially defecating on the movie from different angles. One article would have sufficed. Uh, at the end of the day, the fans are enjoying it and it's a big hit. Really only the two criterias that matter for a comic book movie. Yeah. Yeah. Also, please don't presume that presume to speak for all fans. This is your singular opinion. The freaking Blade. What are we? Isn't Blade supposed to be get redone, get remade? I mean, Blade is awesome, and that's one of those hero movies that you don't see really much of. I mean, you had the like Wesley Snipes back in the day, but I think they said they were making rebooting Blade. I can't remember if they said it was actually going to be Wesley Snipes again. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. That was a really cool. Uh, those were really good movies back then. Do you see the pattern here and other corporate media websites? A movie that appeals to fans, that fuels escapism and entertainment, is constantly criticized by journalists. A weak movie TV show filled with agendas, moral lectures, and ideologies is constantly praised by journalists. You're not fooling anyone. Yeah. Oh, we have more. How many more are there? Jesus Christ, it's Deadpool. If he isn't making references or satirizing, poking fun at tropes of the industry, then it's not Deadpool. Tired of the complaining about the existence of fun movies. Yeah. I know. It's Deadpool. This is not a movie or a character that's meant to be taken seriously. So when people are up in arms about, oh no, he made some gay jokes and we thought he was going to be super gazies in this movie, and now he hurted our fifis because we thought he was going to be gays. What? It's Deadpool. It's fucking Deadpool. A refreshing take. It's nice to see that this site recognizing the large group of people not satisfied with the current state of Hollywood instead of glossing over those issues. The world loved this movie. Let it go, IGN. Let's be honest, guys. The fans deserve better than IGN. Wait, do you really want every website to be so full of ads it triggers triggers MySpace flashbacks? Wow, MySpace, MySpace. This comment section makes me happy. Yeah, it's Deadpool. You're supposed to go and be entertained. That's what you do with movies in general, regardless what genre it is. Again, whether it be MCU, so like superhero movies or horror movies or, romance movies, you're supposed to be entertained. If you're going to see something like Deadpool and they're talking about philosophy and all this other, shit that you would never expect from Deadpool, it's not going to be entertaining. So the movie does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's like this person, Carlos Morales, has no idea about what Deadpool actually is. But between them and these fucking people whining about, oh my god, they made certain gay jokes. Yeah, but I bet you if they were shitting on white Christian males, you'd be like, oh my god, this is the best movie ever. So, anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the movie. Um, I mean, I not gonna watch it because I can't, but I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. Not in its entirety, but for the most part. Key scenes and stuff like that. So I can at least get an idea of what the movie is. I'm sure it'll be put onto Netflix soon enough. So. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the movie if you went to see it. And why do you go to movies? Do you go to movies to be entertained or do you go to be preached to? Let me know. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.